Hello, today we are visiting Viddler's Five and Dime store in East Aurora, New York. This town is a spot that has a lot of the Hallmark Christmas movies filmed in it. Looking over at Rick's restaurant here, they have the igloo domes where you can have dinner right inside. That way, even if it's a blizzard outside, you're still protected. Viddler's always advertises to look for the red and white awning, and you really can't miss it. Let's head in. Once upon a time I may have rode Sandy, but it wasn't this trip. All the different name brand candies over here. You'll see that the store opens up. It's a huge store, so we've got a lot to look at. All of the strange and weird named and flavored sodas, pops, depending where you're from. Right next to the Coca-Cola merchandise, of course. We'll come back and check this area out a little more. There's different soaps and towels and things. This is always a fun section. There's usually a handful of kids in here trying on different costume hats, scarves, boas. Now we're into the toy section of the store. All kinds of model cars and all of the different tools and things to use to put them together, paint them. No matter the kind of year, you got kites. This spot was always a big one with my kids because it's nothing but pranks, practical jokes. Fake cat poo or dog poo. Gotta have a rubber chicken. Continue over here with the rest of the toys. Oh, these are all the world's smallest toys. World's smallest He-Man and Skeletor? Rock'em Sock'em robots? Don't mind if I do. Despite the Fisher-Price store being literally around the corner and down the street from here, they still have quite an impressive selection of toys. Plenty of board games, but how many Monopolies are there? SpongeBob, The Office. There's even One Piece. And you can't have Monopoly games if you don't have Shih Tzuopoly, Bulldogopoly, Irelandopoly, Golfopoly. I'm sure there's a Buffalopoly somewhere around there too. If you're looking for old card games, old board games, or old toys, you can see there were a bunch of school buses, actual metal cars. Now we're heading more into the lawn and garden and office section of the building, I guess you could say. I love these old drawing slates and all the different etching books, crayons, you name it. Ooh, weaving loops next to the Play-Doh. Well, not so much weaving loops, but definitely some cool Play-Doh sets. I remember having the dentist as a kid. Now we've got a whole row of puzzles. All different kinds, all different piece counts. Some really cool ones here, as you see with the tigers, the animals. A farm scene, some fantasy scenes, glow in the dark. Oh, what's over here? Great spills? Oh, they didn't do so great this year. But look, you can make the old Hallmark Stadium while they're building the new one. Or a nice locker fan scene. Fanta. These stress dolls were pretty cool. They're kind of like the yarn voodoo dolls that had come out a few years ago, but they're not. They're more like a stress ball, so you can squeeze them. Get your anger out that way, I guess. Here are some of those yarn voodoo dolls and various animals, different cool, unique names and versions. Old vintage piano there as we head into a little side room here with what looks to be some snacks, cold drinks in the fridge. Here's a display of all the different various awards that Viddlers have won through the years, different recognitions they've received from the community. love the Tin Can Award. And what else could go better than some Christmas ornaments of kielbasa? Dad joke books. Viddler's own branded merchandise. And pet supplies. But can't forget your nice putt, or gas station, or butt quack underwear, boxers. Next to the Dr. Squatch, of course, more Bill's merchandise. This room is more candles, flowers, aromas. Off into another side corner, little room that's like a celebration room. And then into the card shop. They have their own rack of nothing but the golden books. All different kinds, all different celebrity stories from Disney to Taylor Swift. That's right, it's all Viddlers. We're still under that red and white awning. And yet another side room. Let's see what's in here. These are kind of cool. They're different little wine bottle openers that look like wine bottles with sayings or your name on them. As you can see, you could have them personalized. Various celebration things for marriage, birthdays, and then into windmills and more this way. I thought this was cool. All the different poppers and confetti guns and different ways to celebrate that way. I believe there were even some caps there. This is that room we passed. It's mainly flowers and candles. We'd already looked in the nook. Back into that garden type section. More windmills. tucked away section to celebrate our military. And right back to birds and thermometers. Wow, a whole display for John Cena?
I don't know.
Well, that was the first floor. Now, we head downstairs. See what Viddler's has in store for us here. Right away, we're greeted with kitchen things like sauces and spices and cat lover pasta and princess castle pasta. All kinds of neat kitchen gadgets and gizmos. And of course, you can't forget the salt and pepper shakers. Did you want it hot?
Yeah.
How about 2 whole displays of hot rubs and sauces, and then you name it, popcorns, pretzels. Even decorative rolling pins. I really think this store literally has anything and everything. Into another side room, and we find little glass miniatures. I think that's appropriate. Things to remember your pet next to angels. Now we head over into the more arts and crafts and home decors, signs, do-it-yourself. You can frame it, you can hang it. You can see over there, you can even mop it. This is your lighting section and apparently cleaning section all in one. But they even have the parts and pieces to make your own lamp. This appears to be where they've stuck the Christmas items, at least for now. Trust me, when it's time, the story's nothing but Christmas. New section for us. More arts and crafts, including pieces of fabric, different paints. Everything from stencils to string to vinyl. Here's your yarn and fabric. Opposites the pets and the angels, we have cast iron frying pans and hand towels. That's a whole display of food coloring colors next to all the cake and cupcake baking utensils.
Oh, Jim. She just asked him if she wanted that.
Alright, let's head upstairs, check a couple more things out before we head out for today. Right here at the top of the stairs, we have all your St. Patrick's Day and Easter candy needs. Different golden ticket winner chocolates. All kinds of different shapes. Butterflies. And more kids, mainly girls' trinkets. Bags of fresh made popcorn. Here's all your stuffed animals. Everything from Beanie Babies to Ty to puppets even. Gotta love this old guess your weight and fortune machine. Turn the knob to right, ask your question, you'll get your fortune. Getting ready for the mix of the snowboarding with sand castles. This is more of educational and toys, like make your own pop bottle experiments. I think that's just what every kid these days wants. Bugs in balls, Chinese finger traps, the original fidget spinners. Chicken wings are the breakfast of champions. You need a pickle sucker? How about nasty flavored candy canes? Or a gummy donut? Forget our bugs and suckers. Ooh, the all-seeing die. See, the eye is all-seeing. It's got Bigfoot taking a joyride racing an axolotl. Roar. Here's that area that had the different soaps and hand towels and things based on Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers, Star Trek, even palmistry over here. And really, who doesn't want a Ruth Bader Ginsburg bobblehead? Candy cigarettes by the case. It's great that they still have so many 5 and dime type candies for a nickel or a dime. You can either get your chocolate in bulk, chocolate covered raisins, chocolate covered peanuts, or you can go with the stuff everybody knows. Good old Hershey and Milky Way. Thank you everyone for joining me today at Viddler's 5 and Dime.